1,400 metres and they're racing away. Very untidy beginning this. Prince of Taranto was probably slower length to the inside. Blue Sleeves and Cap. And the Gaul is towards the back end of the field, dropping out a bit early. Jaws is looking for a nice early position. Drogarati's around them, and Maestro's Sonador's perfectly poised and placed between them. Cleto to the inside, running rail. On the outside of runners, Chocolate's trying to get a little bit closer. My Lord and Master, that's got about 4 lengths to make up. Chiro's further back in the running. Medium Mogul has raced past the 800 zone. Prince of Taranto, Blue Sleeves and Cap, that's got about 8 to go. Steel Alloy. Cauldron further back in the running, and then comes the Gaul. Drogarati, Jaws at the rail. Chocolates around there. Maestro's Sonador, 2.5 to make up. Torben Spirits moving wide around in the orange silks. Cleto towards the inside. My Lord and Master. Homeward bound, 450 metres to go, and Drogarati, Sonador towards the inside. Jaws. Coming to the 300-metre marker, Drogarati. Prince of Taranto, Blue Sleeves and Cap on the right-hand side. You can now focus your attention on him. He comes home powerfully, and he picked them up in the blink of an eye. Prince of Taranto raced away for the first. Prince of Taranto, home Jerome. Cleto second, Chocolate, and then came the Gaul.
Okay, we've just seen the running of race number 1, and Prince of Taranto has come to win. And the gentleman that takes care of the son of Crusade is in a hurry, so we'll let him go. He wants to go and be with his horse. Kylito, congratulations to you. 1,000 Rand, Hollywoodbets, and Gold Circle. Well done. Great job to Kylito, who wants to get to his horse. And Stuart Randolph, Tony Riverland, and a whole host of owners. Tony's going to tell us a bit more about a few of the directors involved here. And let's get Tony. And Tony, firstly, congratulations on this win and the way the stable's going. Things are looking good. Things are looking bright.
Thank you, Deez. Yeah, the horses have been running extremely well. I like to keep the percentage of winners high as we can. You know, we don't have a lot of horses, so do we have to keep this on?
Yeah, please. Okay. Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, so, you know, we're happy about this win. Obviously, I spec'd him at the Durban sale 2 years ago. There wasn't a bid on him, but I liked him, and I couldn't understand it. And Peter Bly said to me, take him, have a bit of time, put him together. And so I put all my friends in, you know. Michelle Narak, been a friend of mine forever. CEO, I wanted him to have a nice horse. Neil Butcher, we go back for years and years. And, of course, my family. Patrick Riverland's my first cousin. My late uncle had a lot of good horses with me, including Harry Zecco and Harry Hill. And I kept a share myself, you know. So, and Gerard de Roval, we brought him. And Shami, unfortunately, couldn't be here today. He's got a few health issues, which was really unfortunate because he was really looking forward to coming here. Hope this cheers you up a bit, Gerard. And, of course, to Stewie, look, nothing went his way, Deez. It was a tough race for him. Sure. He missed the break a little bit. Then he started to, Stewie got him into the race a little, and he'll tell you, but, you know, then he started over racing, and then he was being bustled around a lot, you know, and I thought he was in a lot of trouble, I must say. But I've always rated this horse. He's okay, this horse. He's not a bad horse. He unfortunately had a problem with his hoof after his last run. He pulled the shoe off in the parade ring. We had to reshoe him. Then he pulled it off on the way home in the float, and we had all sorts of issues. In fact, one stage I thought we might lose him. That's the kind of problem he had with it. But anyway, it's a good story. I was pretty confident coming into the race, and all's well that ends well.
Okay, you're on the board. You've given us everything about this horse. We'll try and chat to the owners as well. But before you leave us,
yes,
you can't leave us now. No. Balance of your runners.
I've only got Tristful in the King's Cup. Yeah, your man's riding him, Deez. Lyle, yeah. And yeah, to be honest, Deez, you know, after Johannesburg, he spent a few months there we went for the Summer Cup. That didn't work out. He went to the farm. He's come back. He's extremely well in himself. He runs really well fresh and at this track. But I have been a little bit concerned. His work hasn't been up to the normal Tristful standard. He's normally a very good track horse. So I'm a little on the back foot. I'm not exactly sure where I am. So I'm not sure if he just needs one run. I wouldn't have thought so. I would have thought I've done enough work with him, but his work would suggest that he's just not quite there yet.
Some pressure, added pressure for you, because I just bumped into Mrs. Liley and I gave her all the confidence in the world.
Well, listen, Deez, you know, I'm hoping he'll win.
Thanks a lot, Tony.
Okay, cheers.
Okay, the gentleman that's riding superb. Stu, those rides, midweek, top class, top class. You're on a high, you're on a roll.
On a good high, yeah, hope may continue.
Coming from off the pace, you seem to be enjoying it, just sitting behind.
Yeah, I could say I was enjoying it, but I wasn't.
So?
I don't want to be so far back, but shame, yeah, it was quite a rough race, and he actually can see a nick on the inside of his leg was testament to how he got knocked around. Yeah, he's just a big baby still. I had to just leave him alone, let him recompose himself. And as we moved out away from them up the straight, yeah, he showed you what he can do. Big thank you to the team, and thanks to all the owners, Butcher and Munirek, thanks for the opportunity. And to Tony and the team at Stables, yeah, thank you.
Well, the way you're riding, we have to follow. Can you help us later on?
I've got one more, but yeah, I think it needs to show a little bit more.
Which horse is that?
For Nathan Kotson,
Sure.
in race 4. But
Yes.
he's got 2 others there that seemed, on paper, a little bit more on form. But yeah, we'll have to see how we go. But a big thank you to my sponsors as well. And
What's the name of your sponsor?
Dasha.
Dasha.
Yeah, so no, thanks to the team there as well. And long may it continue. Thank you.
Are you riding tops?
Thanks, Dees. Thank
Well
you.
done, Stuart. Let's get the gentleman. Come through, sir. Let's have a chat. First time we meet. Your name, sir?
Patrick, Riverland.
Patrick Riverland.
Yeah.
From the Riverland dynasty. How are you doing, sir?
Very well, and you?
Pleasantly surprised or expected?
We were confident, but not overly confident. You never know with racing.
Yes.
But the horse was he was well drawn. He had a great previous start, but he had a bit of a break. But you never know in racing, as I said. But we were just as it came, and it was a rough race. I'm sure Tony or Stuart have said, but he came through like a champion. So it's wonderful, 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 wonderful. Thanks to Tony and the team and Stuart and my fellow owners for encouraging me to take a share in this horse. And 3rd run, winner. What more can you ask for? Yeah.
And what about the story behind him? I mean, Tony just alluded to that. Maybe at one stage you thought you're never going to have a racehorse.
Yeah, for sure. It was unbelievable. And look where he's come and where to from here. Time will tell. But based on this run, I think he could go win a couple more for us for sure.
Patrick, your involvement in the game? Many horses or just a few?
No, I've got 2 with Tony. My dad had a number of horses over the years, way back when, with Tony. So that's racing's in the blood. So Tony got hold of me a while ago and said, why don't you take some shares in the horse? And I said, why not? And look where we are.
Well, Patrick, I wish you the best with this guy, to yourself and all the other partners. Hearty congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Dees. Thank
Well
you.
done. Well done to the guys here with Prince of Taranto, who's come through to open up race number 1. And again, Clifton Stud, the breeders, so congratulations to them. Up next will be the start of the place accumulator, all things being equal, 13:20, 20 past 1.